Your tax dollars may be paying for private investigators to track families suspected of living outside of school district boundaries.
As NBC5 Responds investigation found, dozens of Chicago area school districts are using increasingly sophisticated tools like license plate reader cameras. And now some lawmakers and privacy advocates are questioning whether these tactics have gone too far. PJ Randawa reports.
3 single mothers, each followed, tracked, and watched for months.
They just let me know that my car was being tracked.
Photos of my car while I'm at work, at a local mall.
I feel like they invaded my privacy.
And each fighting to give their children the public education they believe they're entitled to.
They were told that they were not allowed to be in school. They were kicked out.
The day when they got disenrolled, they sent them home with everything out their lockers. I feel like they really failed my kids.
NBC5 Response found all of these families were under surveillance by their children's school district. We've investigated for months how local school districts are spending thousands in taxpayer dollars on things like license plate reader cameras, even private investigators, to track families they believe are lying about living in the district. It's all part of a residency verification process that has existed for decades, but one that is becoming increasingly high-tech, invasive, and expensive.
This is Big Brother on steroids.
Illinois State Representative Ann Williams helped pass one of the country's more restrictive laws surrounding the use of license plate reader technology. What was your reaction to learning that school districts are using this technology to surveil families?
Wow, I was shocked to learn that they were utilizing such a powerful surveillance tool just to check residency requirements. Law enforcement's one thing, but I don't understand the school districts' need to surveil families.
According to emails obtained by NBC5 Response, firms that sell residency verification services to school districts claim they routinely find 5 to 10% of current students are in the wrong school districts. They claim removing those students can save districts more than $600,000 a year.
That should really terrify all of us.
Michelle Dahl is a civil rights attorney and executive director of the nonprofit Stop Surveillance Oversight Project, which advocates to abolish government systems of mass surveillance. Dahl says this is the first she's heard of school districts using LPR technology.
Treating vehicle location as proof of residency for school is essentially junk science, but it has real consequences for kids who are locked out of their school then. The people who suffer most are the people that are potentially afraid to fight back. So immigrant families, families in multi-generational households where a car might be used by multiple people, working class families who rely on shared vehicles.
For these 2 moms, district documents show license plate reader data was used as evidence for District 126 leaders to force their young children out of their neighborhood elementary and middle schools.
They was like really trying to say that we didn't stay here and that I was waking the kids up extra early to commute them to school.
I was told that my car was being tracked, and it was tracked overnight in the city of Chicago, and that was the reason why my daughter cannot go to the school district that is 10 minutes away.
While other families are preparing for the new school year, these families are still fighting to get their children back in the public schools they say they belong in.
I don't understand why am I being denied something so important, which is a child's education.
District 126 and a few other districts who are using this technology tell us Illinois law requires them to ensure students are residents of the school district where they enroll. Representative Williams has introduced legislation to implement statewide standards regarding the usage, purpose, and data storage limits for state agencies, including school districts, using LPR technology. That bill is still pending in the State House. PJ Randawa, NBC5 Responds.
Wow. PJ, thank you.